Ukraine's recent wave of drone attacks on Russian targets, particularly the ones involving 30 UAVs targeting the Rostov region, has brought new dimensions to the ongoing conflict between the two nations. While the Russian Defense Ministry has claimed to have successfully intercepted and shot down all the drones, the assault has raised significant concerns about the evolving nature of warfare, the use of drones in modern combat, and the broader implications for both regional and global security. Ukraine's strategy of employing UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, in their attacks is part of a larger trend of utilizing drone technology, which has proven to be both cost-effective and highly versatile. Drones can be used for reconnaissance, surveillance, and offensive strikes, giving smaller nations or groups a potent tool against more traditional military forces. In Ukraine's case, the use of drones in recent attacks aligns with their strategy of harassing and destabilizing Russian military infrastructure, particularly in border regions like Rostov, which are critical for Russia's war efforts. Rostov, being geographically significant due to its proximity to the front lines and its role as a logistical hub for Russian forces, has been a natural target for Ukrainian strikes. This region is not just home to military installations but is also an important industrial and economic area, making it an attractive strategic target for Ukraine's military planners. The timing of such attacks is crucial, as it can disrupt Russian supply lines and potentially strain the logistical capabilities of the Russian military, especially as the conflict continues to drain resources on both sides. While the Russian Defense Ministry reported a successful interception of all drones, such claims are often met with skepticism, especially considering the advanced nature of drone technology and the possibility of some getting through defenses. Drones are increasingly difficult to counter, particularly in large numbers or when deployed in sophisticated patterns. These UAVs could be equipped with payloads designed to disable military vehicles, infrastructure, or even deliver small-scale explosives. This opens up new challenges for Russian air defenses, which have not historically been designed to deal with the widespread use of drones in modern combat scenarios. The impact of drone warfare goes beyond military logistics and tactics. The psychological effect of such attacks is significant. For one, drones can cause widespread fear among both civilian populations and military personnel. The threat of being targeted by drones, especially when the drones are relatively inexpensive and difficult to track, makes it more challenging for Russia to secure its own borders and maintain control over occupied territories. This can have a debilitating effect on morale, both on the battlefield and at home, where citizens begin to question the government's ability to ensure safety. Moreover, the continued use of drones by Ukraine and other modern militaries is indicative of a shift in the way warfare is conducted. Drones can be operated remotely, which reduces the need for large-scale troop deployments. For countries like Ukraine, which have been outmanned and outgunned by Russia's military might, this allows them to level the playing field. Drones offer a way for smaller or more resource-strapped nations to exert a disproportionate amount of pressure on a larger adversary, creating a war of attrition where each successful strike, regardless of scale, chips away at the enemy's strength and resolve. The increasing reliance on drones is also forcing changes in the defense sector globally. Traditional military hardware such as fighter jets, tanks, and artillery, while still important, are now facing competition from rapidly evolving technologies like UAVs. Countries that were once dominant in conventional military capabilities are now having to adapt their strategies to address the growing threats posed by unmanned systems. In the case of Russia, while they have advanced air defense systems, these technologies were not originally designed to intercept small, agile drones flying at low altitudes. This has led to an increased focus on developing counter-drone technologies, which remain a work in progress in many countries. From a geopolitical perspective, these drone strikes contribute to the broader dynamics of the Russia-Ukraine war and influence international opinion. As the conflict has progressed, global reactions have been polarized, with Western nations largely supporting Ukraine and Russia facing increasing diplomatic isolation. The success of Ukraine's drone strikes sends a strong message to both its allies and adversaries. Ukraine is adapting quickly to modern warfare tactics and is not bound by traditional military doctrines. The growing use of drones in the conflict also raises questions about the future of warfare. If Ukraine continues to perfect its drone strategy and if other nations follow suit, we could see a world in which drone warfare becomes the norm. This would require new arms control agreements and strategies to address the proliferation of UAVs. Nations around the world would need to create new regulations and countermeasures to mitigate the risks posed by drones, which have the potential to destabilize regions by allowing even non-state actors to engage in significant military operations. Furthermore, the ongoing use of drones in Ukraine is likely to influence other conflicts around the world. As other nations observe the effectiveness of UAVs in Ukraine, they may seek to replicate this model, leading to a proliferation of drones in regional conflicts, particularly in the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. This could lead to an arms race in drone technology, as nations seek to develop more advanced and efficient UAVs to gain an upper hand in future conflicts. In conclusion, Ukraine's recent drone attacks on Russia's Rostov region underscore a significant shift in modern warfare. Drones are no longer just a tool for surveillance, they have become an essential weapon in the arsenal of nations engaged in asymmetrical warfare. While Russia has claimed to intercept all the drones, the strategic impact of these attacks cannot be overstated. They serve as a reminder of how vulnerable even a military superpower can be to modern, decentralized forms of warfare. Ukraine's use of drones, in turn, has the potential to reshape the future of military conflict and the global security landscape in profound ways.